Action!
All right, here we go. Translating English to math. This is something that we've been practicing with age word problems. We've just been doing it in a slightly different way. And so now I want to kind of simplify it in a sense and really kind of call this out. Okay? So just focusing on if you read a sentence in English, how can we translate it into math? And of course not every sentence in English can be translated into a mathematical expression or equation, but there are a lot that can, especially ones that you see in word problems. So we're going to focus on some key terminology here. When you see the word a number, in English, in math, you're going to write x or any other variable. Okay? So a number means x. Now if it said another number, in English, then in math we might write y, just to show that this is a different number from that number. Okay? Sum means add. Difference means subtract. Product means multiplication. And you could write it like this, or like this, or like this, or maybe with a little x. Now division is a little harder. Sometimes you might see divided by. But you also might see words like shared among, or split up. We're not going to talk too much about this today. Okay. I'm not really going to look much at division today. The idea of division is splitting something up among multiple people. Twice means 2 times, right? Or 2 times.
So multiply by 2?
And now, here's one that we talked a little bit about yesterday. If we say more than, that means plus, but we're going to remember to write this to the right. And if we see less than or something similar, that means minus, but again, write this to the right. And that's just a little trick that I want you guys to practice as we translate English sentences into math. So more than, for example, if I said 2 more than a number, when I see 2 more than, that means plus 2. But if I'm writing a sentence, I'm going to write that over to the right, and then I'll write the other number to the left. So 2 more than a number would be x plus 2. Or if it said 2 more than 5, I would write 5 plus 2. Or I could write plus 2 and then 5. If it said 7 less than 10, we'll do 7 less than 10. So whenever you see these more than, less than, and similar things, you want to remember, write that over to the right. Okay, let's do some practice with these. Can I erase these?
Yeah.
Let's say we had a sentence that said, 2 more than 6. How would we write that in math? So the key here is we're going to start at the beginning of the sentence and just go one chunk at a time. So first, 2 more than is our first chunk here. 2 more than. What do I write for that? Okay, super close. I could write 2 plus 6. It wouldn't change it. But really, when I see more than, where do I want to write the plus 2?
To the right, so 6 plus 2.
So I'm going to write, 2 more than, I'm going to write plus 2, 6. That goes over there. So 2 more than 6 is 6 plus 2. 2 plus 6 is the same thing. But let's say it had said like 3 less than 9. If it says less than instead of more than, this is really, really even more important that we write the 3 less than over to the right. Okay? So how would I write 3 less than?
9 minus 3.
How would I write 3 less than?
Minus 3.
Minus 3, and then I put the 9 in front of that. So 3 less than 9 is 9 minus 3. How about 6 more than a number? 6 more than a number.
Plus 6. 0 plus.
So I do plus 6. How do I
X.
write a number?
X.
X, right? So 6 more than a number means x plus 6. Yeah, sure. What if it said 5 less than Nate's age?
Minus 5.
So the 5 less than is minus 5. What
And
is Nate's age?
X.
That's a number, right? An age is a number. So sometimes you'll see other things, other words that are numbers that we can write as variables. So I could just put x instead of Nate's age, because I don't know what Nate's age is. Well, hopefully I know how old I am, but in this sentence, no one has told me what Nate's age is. So I'm just going to call it x, because I know it is a number, and age is a number, but I don't know what number. So x represents a number that is unknown. It's an unknown or a variable. All right, what about this one? 3 times a number.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Times 3, so most of the time it's a dot.
Actually, we're going to use parentheses all the
Parentheses.
time.
So, okay, then 3 parentheses X.
Yeah. Now, in this case, 3 parentheses x is the same thing as 3x, right?
Yeah.
What if we said this? The product of 2 and a number. How would we write the product of 2 and a number mathematically? What does product mean?
Times.
So I'm going to say 2 times x. So this is really sort of the same thing, times and product. Now in this case, 2 parentheses x is the same thing as 2x, right? Yeah.
A trick I learned in 5th grade
Uh-huh.
is that of always means multiplication.
Nice. Yeah, of means multiply. That's another one. That's not one we're going to talk so much about today. We'll
Yeah.
talk more about that when we get to what are they called? Percentages. But of means multiply. Of means multiply. Okay, now here I'm going to make some that are a little tricky. The sum